The following day.
So what you guys just saw were some clips of me picking up two pairs of the Sacai collab Nike Blazer lows. The first pair being a raffle win of the British khaki colorway from Sneakers and Stuff in the Meatpacking District. And then the second pair was via Nike Sneakers Pass actually, and I picked them up at Nike's 5th Avenue flagship store in Midtown. What seemed to be a big dub to catch them both on their late July and early August respective release dates soon panned out to not be as lucky as I thought, just given how the resale market panned out on these pairs, but we'll talk about that a bit later. The focus of this video, and mainly the clips that you'll be seeing, are of the iron gray pair, just because I've been wearing them a ton compared to the British khaki colorway. I do like that pair, and I think it's great for the fall, but it's just something that's currently not in my rotation of sneakers for now, but that's also very subject to change. First and foremost though, like I do with most of my sneakers, was to undo the factory lacing. Like most Nike sneakers, when they're brand new, they come super choked up. And if you just loosen them a little bit and relace them to a tune that you like, it makes a world of difference when it comes to both appearance and fit. But finally getting to the sneakers now, if you look at them on first glance, they look a little wild just based on the addition of double everything. But when you break it down actually, it's a pretty simple sneaker. So these are based off of the traditional Nike sportswear blazer of course, and when I mean double, I think there's double everything on here. So from double swooshes to double laces to double tongues, it's double everything pretty much. Some additional details of the sneakers include this exposed foam at the ankle, very similar to other Nike and Jordans that we've seen recently. The Volt Air Jordan ones are the most memorable to me. But outside of that, the overall materials are pretty simple. It's a combination of pretty generic suede and leathers. Nothing to write home about as far as quality and craftsmanship goes, just being a Nike sneaker, but for what it is, it's not bad. In terms of wearability, while the run-of-the-mill GR Nike Blazer is a pretty simple sneaker, all of these double details can be a little off-putting to some. I know a few of the past colorways, including this khaki and red pair, might be difficult to pull off. I think this gray and white one is pretty wearable in any scenario. I have them on feet with some crew socks, as it is summertime when I'm recording this. Sidebar, not sure when this will upload, but hello in the future. Come winter and fall, I think if you throw on some chinos or jeans, these things will look pretty nice on feet. As far as sizing goes, I definitely recommend sticking to your true shoe size. There isn't a whole lot of padding to these, despite again all these double layers, so I think going true to size is perfect, at least for me. Comfort as a whole isn't all that great. It is based on the Nike Blazer, as I mentioned a few times now, which is a rudimentary basketball sneaker, and now in the 21st century has become more of a very everyday lifestyle casual wear sneaker. The footbed on here is pretty flat, and I'd say it's very on par with comfort you'd expect from a traditional Nike sportswear sneaker like a Dunk. I've had a few Nike Blazers in the past. More recently that I could think of was the Supreme and Nike SB collab Blazer low. I'd give the upper hand in terms of comfort to that SB pair just because of that addition of the Zoom Air, versus this one there's nothing crazy with this Nike sportswear hair. And then just some housekeeping to wrap up the sneakers. They come in this pull-out style orange box that we've seen come with other Sacai collab Nikes. And then inside is some branded box paper, and then an additional set of white rope laces for both pairs. Retail price on both was $120, again at their late August and early September release dates. Looking at the resale market now, you could probably catch both, if not all Blazer low pairs of the Sacai collab, at or below retail price, which is insane to think about. This is a great transition into the next portion of the video as to why I think these flopped. So throughout 2021, Sacai has been teaming up with Nike to release a few pairs of the Blazer lows as a sequel to what seems to be the Blazer highs from 2019. So they also released this classic green color and the magma orange color, and then obviously these two that I have. Also in the past, Sacai has teamed up with Nike on a few running silhouettes. We've seen it through the LD Waffle, which I have a few pairs of, as well as the Vapor Waffle, which again, I have a pair of. Big Sacai guy it seems over here. I think had all of these Blazer low pairs released back in 2019, people would have went absolutely crazy for them. I think that time period was sort of the peak of this Sacai Nike collaboration hype, And then obviously now in 2021, Nike's just been pumping out collabs, not only from Sacai, but also other sort of upper echelon brands. And it seems to me that Nike's just been losing their creative juices and has been relying a lot on these collaborations to stir up hype. And then in the case of this Blazer Low, while I think execution-wise, it's a nice overall sneaker, I can see why a lot of people passed on them. There have been so many dope releases throughout 2021, and for the average consumer, it's hard to bucket where you want to spend your money. For most that were on the fence, like myself, I'm sure they opted to save the money and put it towards something else. Hindsight is always 20/20 though, and from what I hear, patience always saves pockets. So really you should be spending your money on what you really want, and really I'm just here to share some details on these pairs of sneakers. That's my 2 cents on everything, and pretty much all I have for this video. Let me know what you guys think of these Sacai collab pairs of Nike Blazer Lows in the comment section below. Are you a fan of them? Or are they ugly to you, and was that part of their demise? I'd love to read about it in the comment section. Outside of that, be sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and of course follow me on Instagram at StuffDylanLikes. That's a wrap for now though, thanks for watching, catch you guys in the next video.